What's good, everybody? Today we're diving into one of the biggest legal headlines in hip-hop right now. Durk request for a $4.5 million bond has officially been denied by the judge. Now that's a big number, and even bigger news. A lot of people are asking why didn't the court let him out. Some think it's just about the money, others think it's about his lyrics, and a few people don't really know what happened at all. So in this video, I'm breaking it all down, what led to this moment, what the judge actually said, and what it could mean for Lil Durk's future. No gossip, just facts, logic, and straight talk. Let's get into it. First off, let's get a clear picture of the situation. Lil Durk, whose real name is Durk Derek Banks, has been caught up in some serious legal trouble. The feds are accusing him of being involved in a murder for hire plot. Now, these aren't small accusations. We're talking organized crime level stuff, allegedly financing and directing violent actions behind the scenes. The prosecutors say he wasn't just rapping about violence, he was actually living it, according to their case. So naturally, when he was arrested, his legal team stepped up and offered a huge amount of bond, $4.5 million to be exact, to get him released while he awaits trial. And to keep it real, that's not pocket change. That's the type of money that says, look, I'm serious about showing up in court. But guess what? The judge still said no. So now you're wondering why the judge denied such a massive bond. One of the biggest reasons has nothing to do with the case itself. It's what happened after Durk was put in jail. According to reports, Durk didn't just use the phone like a regular inmate. Authorities say he found a way to access over a dozen other inmates' phone accounts. 13 to be exact. On top of that, they claim he was making three-way calls, which is a clear violation of jail rules. Now, to some people, that might not sound like a big deal, but in the eye of the court, it's huge. It shows that the judge called a disrespect for the rules. And I know you're asking yourself, why does that matter? Because when you ask for bond, especially one that big, the court is basically being asked to trust you, trust that you'll show up for trial, trust that you'll follow the rules, trust that you won't be in danger to anyone while you're out. And if you can't follow simple jail rules while you're locked up, the judge isn't going to trust you on the outside with all that freedom and influence. But that wasn't the only issue. Prosecutors argued that Lil Durk was both at flight risk and a danger to the community. They pointed to the evidence that he was trying to book an international flight before he was taken in, like he might have been planning to leave the country. They said that's a big red flag. Now, being at flight risk means the court thinks there's a real chance you might run off and come back for a trial. Add that to serious charges he's facing and the fact that he's a public figure with resources and connection. And if you've got a recipe for the court to say nope, we're not taking that chance, then there's the danger factor. Prosecutors argued that he's not just some random rapper that says he's connected to real violence, even though lyrics were originally part of the case and later removed. The prosecution view is that this isn't just entertainment, it's real life. They believe letting him out could put others at risk. It's a tough position for Durk, but it's also a reminder to everybody watching. Fame, money, and status don't always protect you when it comes to federal charges. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, his lyrics. They're always an ongoing debate in hip-hop and the courtroom. Should rap lyrics be used as evidence? At one point, prosecutors in this case tried to say that Lil Durk's music was glorifying violence and even encouraging it, but that part of the indictment was later removed, probably because they knew it wouldn't hold up. Still, the impact of the argument lingers. Judge and juries don't always separate the art from the artist, so even though his lyrics were officially taken off the table, the vibe is still there and it affects how people see him. It's not fair, but it's real. In this case, it might influence how strict the judge was about trusting him. So what happens now? Well, Lil Durk stays in custody, no bond, no house arrest, nothing. His legal team will probably try to appeal or come back with a new motion, but that's going to take time. Meanwhile, the government is preparing for a full-on trial. If convicted, he's looking at serious time, but until that verdict comes down, we have to remember he's still legally innocent until proven guilty. With that said, the court has made it clear that they don't believe he can be trusted out on bond, no matter how much money is on the table. And once you're in that system, every action, even jail, matters. Thanks for tapping in with me. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Durk should have been granted bond, or do you think the court made the right call? I'll catch y'all on the next one. This has been an exclusive message. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.